Hi, my name is Amber Huffman. I live in the great state of North Carolina. Go Tar Heels! I have been married for 14 years to my wonderful husband, Chad. He is an 11th grade Bible teacher at a private school. We have four beautiful children, Addie, who's 7, John Luke, who's 5, and Anna and Emma, who are soon to be 3-year-old twins. In my free time, I enjoy cooking and reading. I am currently the assistant director at the preschool I work for. And right now I am working on my bachelor's in early childhood education, which is the B through second route. I hope to be graduated in December of 2020, and after my twins go to kindergarten and I am graduated, I hope to obtain a full-time teaching position in a private school setting, hopefully the one that my husband works at, so we can just all be one gang at one school, one place. As far as my life-changing event, I would say that it would be when I took the role of being an assistant director, which took place this past December. So just a little background about myself. For the past 14 years, yes, 14, I have been a preschool teacher for 3 different preschools. 2 within the city I live in now, and 1 in California, where we lived there for 5 years. I have always loved teaching preschool and have found so much joy in it throughout the years. So, of course, when my director asked me to be her assistant director for this upcoming year, I said, let me pray about it. But in my head, I was really thinking, no way. So, just to keep some integrity, I half-heartedly prayed about it. And although I was half-hearted about it, the Lord was not. Is he ever? After I prayed about it, various staff members who did not know I was even asked to be in this position, began coming to me and telling me I would be great for the job and that I should consider it. And of course, I brushed it off. But I began to talk with my husband more about it and really began to be a little bit more serious about the job. And I began to really pray about the job opportunity. And really, bottom line, what came out of all the praying and the talking and listening was this, that it wasn't that I wanted to continue teaching. It wasn't that I just loved the teaching job, which I do, but at the bottom line, it was that I was fearful. I was afraid. I was afraid of leaving my teaching bubble. I was afraid of leaving the control that I had, that I had set up for myself. I was afraid to leave my comfort of all that I know and knew, and all that I was doing in my classroom. I was afraid of the unknown. I was terrified. And just out of that whole week, that's what it really boiled down to. When I was able to search my heart and really just contemplated, why am I not wanting this job? And it really boiled down to that. But thankfully, we have a God who's faithful, even in the midst of our sinfulness. And through it all, God continued to remind me to abide in him and to rest in him, and to abide in him and to rest in him, and continue to abide in him and rest in him. So after a week of much prayer, contemplation, and reflection, I took the job. And that was back in December of 2019. And now here we are in August, about to start our very next year, our very next school year. And all I can say is that I am so thankful that I took the job. The lesson that I learned and that I am constantly reminded of is from Scripture. And it's where God tells us, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in your weakness. That is what I'm constantly reminded of. Through taking this job, he has given me so many opportunities to minister to other women, to love on these women, to build them up, to teach them. And it's just been such a blessing. And so not just that scripture, but also the fact that when God calls us, he equips us, he sustains us, and he will continue to do so through his compassion and mercy. And so he truly, truly does sustain us through his grace and mercy. He truly does equip us to do what he has called us to. So keep on. Thank you.